CrockTalk TV podcast. Peace. I have a take. Obviously, the goal is to win a Super Bowl, right? You want to see your team win a Super Bowl. I don't know if I just have like this realistic mindset or what. And I'll never be the one to say that the 49ers can't win the Super Bowl. But the 49ers haven't won the Super Bowl since 1994. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been waiting hell of years. So my thing is, I'm looking at is I know with Trey Lance at his best, the 49ers have a higher chance to win the Super Bowl and not need everything to be perfect around them than they do with Jimmy Garoppolo. I think he needs a little bit more things to go his way, be a little perfect, and timing to be right and everything, guys to be healthy, and Jimmy will play terrific, and you can go to a Super Bowl and possibly win. I think you need a more ideal scenario, right? With Trey Lance, I don't think he needs that when he gets to who he's going to be. But how do we get him to be to who he's going to be, right? Like, how do we get him to that point? And I don't think it's going to be practice. I think he's going to need that in-game live action to really – got some on my lips. He's going to need that in-game live actions to really get going and be the guy that you need him to be to lead the 49ers to a possible Super Bowl. So, just in theory, right? So, I would go with Trey Lance, even if that means that I don't 100% have a chance to win the Super Bowl, which you always have a chance. But even if you think in theory you have a better chance to win with Jimmy Garoppolo, it's like, dude, 49ers ain't won one since 1994. So give me Trey Lance, who I know eventually, if it's not this year, it's for sure next year, is going to have or take my team to a much higher ceiling. And I want to prepare Trey Lance for that. You know what I'm saying? I want to prepare Trey Lance for that moment to where it's like, no, we're real. We're hitting the ground running. And I know some of the veterans, got some guys getting older, but they're backing him. And they know he has a lot of talent. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm looking at. So not to say that I'm looking at the future, but I'm kind of looking at it in the sense of, like, let's be a little real here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real here. Let's talk about what's really going to get us going and get us to where we're extremely dangerous. And we saw it with, let's use this as an example. And I heard the guy that nobody liked, Nick Wright, right? I heard Nick Wright talk about it. And he was saying, if the Chiefs had played Patrick Mahomes, everybody talks about how Patrick Mahomes sat the whole year. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talk about how Mahomes sat the whole year and how that benefited him. And Nick Wright's like, well, did it benefit the team? Because everybody was saying that he was better than Alex Smith. Even that year, they were saying that he was better than him. Like, in practice, they're like, dude, this dude, Mahomes, is better than Alex Smith. And Alex Smith got them to the playoffs, and boom, get up out of here. They went 10-6, had an average year, got bounced about the playoffs. Next year, they go to the AFC Championship and they're D4 offsides away from going to a Super Bowl, which would have, now you look at it, would have been 3 straight Super Bowls, right? So basically what he's saying is, in theory, Alex Smith gave you the better chance to win the Super Bowl, but really, do we know that for sure? No. And he thinks maybe they would have been better off playing Patrick Mahomes that year. He was lighting it up in practice. He was playing extremely well. So he just didn't get the opportunity again because they went with the safer, or, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude, forget all that. Forget all that. You got this dude, he balling, you got a young stud, man. Get that dude in here now. So Trey Lance, if it starts to look remotely close, get him in there and let him get that experience. I know everybody's Super Bowl. Oh, I get it. But 49ers ain't won a Super Bowl since 1994. So let's give us the best chance to win a Super Bowl and get this young dude that's the most talented player on our offense potentially at the most important position. Let's get him ready to go. So that's my take on who I would, what happens if Jimmy is bad and all that type of stuff. CrockTalk TV podcast. Peace.